Welcome to this place called Earth and the Project, Moral and Ethical Inversions. In this short loyalty versus self-abandonment, the somatic difference, take a breath and bring to mind someone or something you've stayed loyal to for a long time. Notice what your body does as you think of them. Does it soften or tighten? That reaction is often more honest than your story. Loyalty is one of the most praised human virtues. We admire people who stick it out, who stays, who endure, who don't give up on their friends, partners, family, and employers. But there's a line where loyalty stops being beautiful and becomes a form of quiet self-destruction. And most people cross that line without even noticing. The cultural program. Good people stay from an early age, we're taught. Don't abandon family, don't walk away from friends, don't betray your team, don't quit, don't leave your job too early, don't give up on people. But what no one teaches is, at what point does staying become a betrayal of yourself? We get moral praise for sticking around. We get guilt, shame, and criticism for leaving. So people stay, in jobs that deplete them, in relationships that drain them, in family dynamics that abuse them, in social circles that mock or minimize them. And they call that loyalty. The somatic truth, your body is usually ahead of your rational mind on this. Self-abandonment feels like dread before seeing someone, a sinking feeling when their name appears on your phone, physical exhaustion, after being with them, feeling smaller, not bigger, in their presence, justifying their behavior more than they do having to recover from interactions, rather than being nourished by them. Loyalty, on the other hand, feels like choosing to stay even when things are difficult, but not at the expense of your dignity, feeling safe to voice discomfort, feeling seen and valued even in conflict. Same outward behavior, you're still there, completely different inner reality. The power dynamic. Unethical or emotionally immature people are delighted by your loyalty because it means you're predictable, you're available, you're forgiving, you're unlikely to leave. They don't have to grow. An organization or person that expects your loyalty but does not earn it is announcing its ethics loud and clear. They want the benefits of your devotion without the responsibility of treating you well. Loyalty is self-betrayal, at the point where you regularly silence your needs, you excuse their chronic bad behavior, you accept less than the minimum you require to feel safe. You stay because leaving would feel wrong, even though staying hurts. Your loyalty is not a virtue anymore. It's a submission. And morally, submission to injustice is not neutral. It sustains injustice. Every time you stay in a place where your nervous system is collapsing, you feed that system energy it hasn't earned. The harder truth. Sometimes leaving is the ethical act. There are times when walking away is not an act of betrayal. It is the only act of integrity left. Leaving a corrupt organization, an abusive partner, a contemptuous friend group, a constantly manipulative family member doesn't make you disloyal. It makes you unwilling to participate in harm to yourself and indirectly to others. When you leave, you stop modeling the endurance of mistreatment. You stop giving cover to unethical behavior. And you stop teaching others that this is fine. You might be the first person in that system who says, simply by your actions, no, this is not what love, respect, or ethics are or look like. A question to sit with. Think of a place or person you feel deeply loyal to. Ask your body, do I feel expanded when I think of staying, or do I feel tight, heavy, resigned? If my child or someone I love deeply were in my position, would I want them to stay? If nothing ever changed from how it is today, would my loyalty still feel like love or like sacrifice? Your answers to those questions are more honest than any story about what a good person does. So to close this short, loyalty is beautiful when it flows from mutual respect, care, and alignment. It becomes bondage when the only way to stay is to disappear inside yourself. The moment loyalty requires you to shrink, it's no longer loyalty, it's bondage.